Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's get a look at some of the stocks on the move today. We can do that with Bloomberg's Carmen Reinecke, Deputy Team Leader for U.S. Equities. Carmen, what are you looking at today?
Yeah, so the first one I think we're all looking at is Meta, ticker META. So the stock is up about 4.5% right now. This is the best day since July, end of July, and the highest since October 31st. So obviously this is happening because Zuckerberg said they're going to cut resources for building the metaverse. I think investors have for sort of a long time been critical of the metaverse and the spending there. So this being met with some buying, and also, you know, a really nice day for Meta. It's had a pretty significant drawdown. I was looking and it was, earlier this month down 25% from its peak. So seeing some nice green on the screen.
And this is a green B, which means that is exclusive.
Bloomberg
We
exclusive.
broke the news. Kurt Wagner, Bloomberg News, breaking this news, moving the stock here with some big news. Which I think people, if you're a Facebook/Meta investor, you're like, I'm just not sure about the return on investment on this metaverse. So to the extent you can scale it back, that's a good thing. And we're seeing that with the move in the stock today. I think that's what the stock's telling us. What else you got?
Yeah, so also looking at some earnings here. So looking at Snowflake, this is ticker SNOW. Shares are down almost 10% right now. This is actually the worst day since April 4th. So, our Liberation Day sell-off. The software company gave an outlook for operating margin that was short of analysts' expectations. And I mean, this has actually been a big sort of point in a lot of these tech stocks. Profitability is important. Investors want to make sure these companies aren't overspending and that it's not eating into the profits. So we're seeing this a little bit with Snowflake. Companies still up really strongly, though, 55% year to date.
Yeah, really seeing some interesting moves there, but we are seeing double-digit losses, as you called out, as we speak. What else do you have your eyes on, Carmen?
Yeah, so looking a little bit at the health of the consumer, we're looking at Dollar General. So that's ticker DG. Shares are up almost 9% right now. This is the best day since June and the highest since the end of August. So they boosted their outlook on their own earnings. And basically they say that, value-focused retailers are winning over consumers. So we're seeing sort of the consumer trade down, look for more value in their shopping. And so companies like Dollar General are really benefiting from that.
And it's interesting how we've really been seeing that just across the board, both the lower end consumer and the higher end consumers trading down. So, I mean, but we are still also seeing that consumer resilience, whether it's Macy's or Dollar General. Really interesting story right now.
But a really important, point on the health of the consumer and the economy.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.